In the previous tutorial, /posts/go tutorial CLI Cobra / you built a CLI tool with Cobra. Now let's package your Go applications with Docker. Let's break it down. Multi-stage builds solve this. Use one stage to build, another to run. This image is about 15 megabytes. Alpine Linux adds a small OS layer with useful tools like sh and wget. Scratch images. The smallest possible for the absolute smallest image. Use Scratch, an empty image with nothing in it. Field flags equals s. W flags strip debug information, making the binary smaller. This image is about 8 to 10 megabytes, just the Go binary and nothing else. When to use Scratch. You do not need a shell, no sh, bash. You do not need package managers. You do not need CA certificates, or you copy them from the build stage. When to use Alpine instead. You need to debug inside the container. You need CA certificates for HTTPS calls. You need time zone data adding CA certificates to Scratch if your app makes HTTPS requests. Copy CA certificates from the build stage. Docker ignore. Keep your Docker build context clean. Create a .docker ignore file. This speeds up builds and prevents sensitive files from ending up in the image. Docker Compose with PostgreSQL. Most Go services need a database. Docker Compose runs your app and PostgreSQL together. Run it. The depends_on with service_healthy ensures the app starts only after PostgreSQL is ready to accept connections. Reading configuration from environment. Update your Go app to read the database URL from the environment. Health checks in Docker file. Add a health check to your Docker file so Docker knows if your app is healthy. Docker checks the /health endpoint every 30 seconds. If it fails 3 times, the container is marked as unhealthy. Building for multiple platforms. Go makes cross-compilation simple. Build for any OS and architecture. Multi-platform Docker images. Build Docker images for multiple architectures with Docker builds. Your Docker file already supports this because cgo_enabled equals 0 produces a static binary. Docker automatically picks the right platform. Image size comparison. Here is how different base images compare. For most projects, Alpine is the best choice. It gives you a shell for debugging and CA certificates for HTTPS with minimal size overhead.